Hello, this is Veronica, and welcome to my Weebly page. So I have a portfolio set up here. This is my home page, and if you scroll down, you can see my little welcome and describes what it kind of describes what's going to be on each page or what's going to be included on each page. So the next page is my biography page, and it tells a little bit about me. It has a short description of what I want to do after I graduate from CWI and what grades I want to teach and why I want to teach the younger kids. Then there's some pictures just to make it a little bit interesting to look at. And then I have my Word assignment page where I've embedded the lesson plan assignment that we did that was at the beginning of the semester. And it's just the template for a lesson that I would teach in the first grade, and it's a reading lesson, so it has the key details of a story on it. Then the Excel sheet, and the Excel sheet has the breakdown of the assignment that I would assign, or a breakdown of the grades that I would give to each assignment for the kids. And it has pie charts and totals of each section. And then the PowerPoint slide has a brief explanation of what's on this page, and then it has the PowerPoint itself embedded on it. And then the WebQuest page has the link to the Zoonal, but since I haven't published it, I can't click on it yet, so I'm just going to use the tab I already have open for it. And then after the WebQuest page, I have the examples page, and that's the page that I included the common curriculum that we did, the Prezi that I made. So here's the video of it, and then this is the description for the page. And then the screencast page where I will put the link for this video eventually. So, to go over the Zoonal website, click up here, and it starts, since this is the last thing I had it selected on, this is the teacher page, and it has a brief description of the lesson and the outcome that the lesson hopefully will work towards. And then I have some advice for the teachers who would use this lesson. And then the standards for it, it's for a third grade reading class, and this is what the standard included. And the introduction page has an example of a story, an example of what I want the kids to do in the lesson. So my example is for the story The Sneetches by Dr. Seuss. And I just give a brief summary of the book and then the moral that I think the book represents. And then in the task page, it gives a short description of what I want the kids to do throughout the activity. And then the processing page goes into a little bit more detail on the activities and what I want them to do for each one. And then the evaluation page has the rubric and the breakdown of the grades that I would give for each section of this assignment. And then the conclusion just brings everything to a close and overviews what the lesson is about and hopefully what the kids will learn by the end of it. And I would encourage them to keep reading because reading is fun and that's my topic. So this is the introduction page that I was talking about that has the description of the book and the moral of the story down here. And then to see the tasks, hopefully this loads quickly, but it's been going kind of slow. So like I said, the tasks it's kind of for a in-person classroom, not really online, because I want the kids to actually go to a library and pick out a book. So I have them pick a reading book within range, read it all the way through, give an explanation, and then the moral, and then we will turn in a document at the end of the lesson. And they will share their findings with their classmates. Just to show you real quick the process, hopefully this loads. It's going a little bit quicker than it was earlier. So the process is a little bit longer. It takes those tasks, and I have them broken down a little bit more clearly so they can see exactly what they're doing. So it has a little bit more information on them. And then the resources for third graders, I didn't really have very many online resources because I don't think they'll have very much time to actually look for stuff online. So the only resource I have is to go to the library and talk to a librarian or speak to their parents, because this is for third graders and not like middle schoolers or high schoolers. And then I'll show you the evaluation real quick. So I have it kind of broken down on there, and then this is the rubric for it, and then my total points. The rubric, it's my first time making one, so it's kind of iffy, but there's that. And then the conclusion page, like I said, just brings it all to a close, and then the teacher page that you saw earlier. And that's it. Thank you.